day to you, my leaders in the TBC community, fellow TBCians, and the good people of the entire universe. I am by name Arowolo YI, and I'm here again today to present number 55, number 055. That's number 55 of my TBC Kringle Private Community Live Broadcast. TBC Kringle Private Community Live Broadcast number 55, and it is titled Expected Attitude of a Good TBCian. Expected Attitude of a Good TBCian. Being true, sincere, and good TBCians is about having the capacity to influence others to collaborate with you without force or coercion in the pursuit and accomplishment of the vision and mission of the TBC community. Let me take that again. I said being true, being sincere, and good TBCians is about having the capacity to influence others to collaborate with you without force or coercion in the pursuit and accomplishment of the vision and mission of the TBC community. Being good TBCian is having the ability to sacrifice and inspire sacrifice from supporters and followers for the purpose of achieving the TBC specific task, objective, vision, and mission. Good TBCians is not an option, but a compulsory attribute for any TBCian interested in succeeding in the community. No one can actually make it alone through life. Hence, your ability to inspire and influence all the people you need through your life's journey to support and contribute to accomplishing even your personal vision and goals is extraordinarily essential. That's how it is. Good TBCian must be a leader, and no one is born a leader. That's how I see it. Though most of us are born with certain degree of influence on our immediate family because of blood ties. So, they will naturally do things for us because we are a family. However, all TBCians must learn leadership in order to garner all the support we need from not just relatives but everyone we need for the fulfillment of our destiny in life. Destiny in life towards the realization of TBC vision and mission of eradicating poverty from the surface of the earth. For you to sufficiently profit from it, that is, success, to be sufficiently profit from TBC activity, as I've mentioned, leadership is learned, leadership is developed, is managed, and sustained. Many of us as TBCians are, however, struggling every day, overworking ourselves just to make ends meet without enjoying the lavish support of those we can influence through leadership, because we do not know how to lead. We cannot influence anyone. We don't know how to do it, and many of us do not even bother with the know-how. Many people wrongly assume high position in leadership. That's how they see it. Many people, I say, wrongly assume high position is leadership. That's to many people. They assume high position is the only thing that is known and recognized as leadership. No, not at all. What high position will really fetch you is nothing but power and authority. It will only fetch you power and authority, not influence. Fetching you power and authority, I said, not influence. True influence is the ability to change a man's mind. True influence is the ability to change a man's mind, not just his action. A man can change his action out of fear. It is possible to change your action through basically nothing but out of fear, out of respect, out of the law and reverence. But the mind will definitely remain unchanged. Whenever such a person, such a man, has the opportunity to act on what he thinks and truly believes in, he will. He will definitely do, regardless of what you do. As soon as he has the opportunity to be alone, to have that opportunity of exercising his free will, we will see him. We will definitely see him changing. Question, fellow Tibetians. Leadership, I must say, is the ability to positively influence others. It is about achieving mindsets, behavioral and attitudinal change in people towards achieving a predetermined goal. It is about mobilizing the mind of many, coordinating their behavior and inspiring sacrifice for the achievement of set objectives. If you preside or if you pride yourself a leader today, but lack what it takes to persuade, you lack what it takes to convince, you lack what it takes to change the thinking of your follower, forget it, please. You are inept in leadership. You are inept in leadership. Within the context of our world, I mean the systems of the world and humanity, leadership is nature. Just nature call. Within the context of our world, then our world system, definitely the humanity, leadership, and all toward that line is nothing but nature calls to any willing individual to mobilize support and collaboration from others to fill a need or address a humanitarian challenge for our lives to be better. I mean, within the contents of our world system and humanity, leadership, I said, is nature call to any willing individual to mobilize support and collaboration from other people to fill a need or address a humanitarian challenge for our lives to be better. The leadership scope may be within the family, it may be within the community, it may be within the organization, be within the institution, nation, or even the world in its entirety. Leadership is when nature places a burden on your heart to solve a problem. When nature places a burden on your heart to solve a problem, to address a crisis, to mitigate injustice, advocate transformation, solicit support, and encourage growth in matters of life and administration. That's what leadership is. The number one lack in many Witibicians, the number one lack in many Witibicians today is true leadership. Basically, it is it is not any other thing, but it is leadership. Many don't understand what leadership is. Many can't comprehend it, and many are unwilling to change their minds about their misconception about what leadership is. For us to make real and rapid progress in TBC community, our understanding and interpretation of leadership must change. It must change. Leadership in TBC community should not be left with admin. It should not be left with TBC admin and other few leaders, other few TBCians alone. It is not done. Every TBCian should be a leader. Every TBCian, I submit, must be a leader. Our scope and the sensitivity of the position we occupy may differ. The position we occupy are bound to differ, but regardless of whatever, we can all positively influence different people at different levels in different ways. My fellow TBCians, you are a leader. As you are watching me, and those who are hearing without watching me, you are a leader. I maintain you are a leader. As long as you can influence anyone in one way or the other by your words, by your attitude, by your thinking and conduct, you are a leader within the TBC community project. That's how I see it. And I believe this is acceptable to right-thinking TBCians. I said, you looking at me, you watching me, hearing my broadcast, is a leader in your own way. You are a leader. As long as you can influence anyone in one way or the other by your words, by your attitude, by your thinking and conduct, I said you are a leader within the TBC community project. That's how it is. It is not just the action of the leaders. I maintain it is not just the actions of the leaders, but the thinking and action of all of us Tibetians that is responsible for our situation in the community. It is little drop of water that makes up an ocean. A little drop of water that makes an ocean. Definitely, it is the act and behavior of individual comprising all of us Tibetians that is responsible for our situation in the community. It is you preaching, spreading falsehood, and many other unpalatable activities that is negatively affecting the community. That defines our position today. That defines our position today. It is you as a Tibetan that is out to preach, spreading falsehood, rumors, assumptions, and hate within spreading rumors, unpalatable information about our TBC community and activities within your homes, within your community, within your offices, market stores, display shop, your workshop, discussing unpalatable, dishing out unpalatable information about TBC and TaxiCab on social media, on your congregation, either in the churches or in a mosque and the other areas. All these, even at the beer parlor, gist that promote division, promote hatred, suspicion, fear, rejection, and destruction to our TBC community. Your reluctance to study hard, your reluctance to be well informed, your reluctance to acquire sound knowledge, sound and adequate knowledge are part of what is slowing down our progress. All what I've mentioned are part of what is drastically slowing us down in progressing towards the realization of our vision and mission. Our moral judgment that make us want to invest time. Our moral judgment that makes us to want to invest our money in leisure and pleasure than intellectual development and self-improvement is also part of the problem that is slowing us down. Our attitude to one another, our attitude to one another, like cheating, deception, betrayal, abuse, wickedness, on the part of unreasonable and unwarranted people, fraudsters who are seizing the opportunity of a TBC existence to dupe their fellow human being, creating unnecessary bad image for the community. All these generally are part of the problem. As Tibetian, when you opt to do the wrong thing and assume it won't matter much because you think it is only you, it is just you, and another person or another few people equally do the same wrong thing as you've done, thinking, oh, it is just them alone and them and them alone too. In all areas of our activity, these are equally part of the problem that is slowing us down. I suppose it is easy for you to see how our individual neglect of the good, the right and the appropriate is collectively frustrating the hope and potential for growth in our TBC community. Just think for a moment. Think for a moment, please. If just half a million road users in your town, in your community, or in your residence, for instance, one day, just in a single day, decide to break traffic rules, for instance, running the red light and driving against traffic in every part of your town, all of them assuming, oh, it is just them and them alone. The extent of traffic jam on that single day alone is only better imagined. Leadership that brings about progress and prosperity for any community does not reside alone with few people. It is the duty of every member, as long as you can influence anything, as long as you can influence anything, no matter how. In your community, a single person, many people, via or through your words, through your conduct, through your deeds, just through many angles. I must admit, you are a leader. You are a leader. If leadership is influence, if it is growth, the growth in the leadership is simply a choice to make positive influence daily by doing and saying the right thing. It is about inspiring the people you can influence to do the right thing. It is about being a good example. Leadership is about restraint from indulging in what is wrong and the discipline to do what is right, even if it is not convenient to you. I hear many of us Tibetians complaining and groaning about the state of the TBC community today. I hear so much lamentation, so much criticism and analysis of how TBC admin should do something fast to make our TBC fastly spendable. You see people? The slow pace of our TBC acceptance, I must admit, is not about resources. It is not about policies. It is not about strategy or lack of good plan on paper. No, it is basically a people problem. The problem we are facing in the TBC community is a people problem. That's how it is. Most of us are doing stuff as members of the community, resulting in daily damage of the community, and we don't want to stop. Majority of all these bad people putting up unnecessary and unnecessary and unwarranted activities to give our TBC community a bad name don't want to stop, yet we conveniently assume we have nothing to do with it, or we have nothing basically to do with the slow pace of general acceptability of our coin. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow TBCian and my listener, if you want the peace, if you want the progress and prosperity of our TBC community, we must tone down, if not completely get rid of whatever wrong you are doing. I mean, come to think of it, this prejudice, this unreasonable, unwarranted and bad image given to the society is doing us more harm and causing everyone more pain than necessary. Fellow TBCians, the fact that you feel or perceive some TBCian doing something wrong is not, and is not, should not, and must not be good reasons for you to do wrong thing too. You don't have to do the wrong thing simply because some other bastard elements who are giving bad image to our TBC community are putting up unnecessary attitude, unnecessary action, unnecessary behavior, damaging damaging what the TBC truly stands for. You don't need to copy them, leave them. I pray that God will definitely touch their hearts to change for good, so that it will be, it will be better for them and better for each and every one of us. You should remember, as I've mentioned, that all this bad attitude must never, should never be a good reason for you to do wrong. If everyone decides to do wrong and blame it on wrong, and blame it on the wrongdoings of others, definitely there will be no hope. Doing the wrong because you are upset, because you are disappointed, because you are grown to and angry with, will definitely or will subsequently not serve anyone well. Lamentation, criticism, and blames without individual commitment to positive improvement is insincerity. Not only insincerity, it is equally bad as it is creating unnecessary damage to the community. In your little sphere of influence, do something positive. That is the start of leadership. Dear listener, before you do anything wrong, ask yourself this question. If everyone did it, what would be the implication for all of us? Because in touch or in truth, my dear friend, the collective bad behavior of so many people or of so many of us is the cause of all our problems as TBC community. Fellow TBCian, leadership in any community is not just about the title office holder. It is really about everyone's influence. If you want progress for yourself, you want progress for the community and yourself. Make positive impact. Choose to be positive in your influence. It is not imposition. Your positive influence at any level counts. Think, think, think right. Think right, position yourself rightly, act rightly, and we will collectively succeed. On this note, I stop today's broadcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Till we meet again for another broadcast of mine, God's willing. Bye bye. God bless you all.